depending on the time you're seeing this live. Hi, my name is AB, and welcome to my channel. I do small talks, fashion, travels, and I just share life experiences as much as I'm able to. It's a privilege to be on this channel and to have you listening, chatting with me. Thank you so much, guys, for always liking my videos, watching my videos. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh gosh, it means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys from far and near. It's been amazing having you guys in compliments of the season. Guys, one thing I want to let you guys know is that Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Honestly, there's this joy, there's this overwhelming feeling that I get when it's Christmas. Like you could smell it, when they sing those songs about Christmas, there's joy in the air, you feel it, the air and all that, you know, you can actually sense that. I've had worse days on Christmas season. Trust me, I've had bad times, I've had trying times, I've had terrible times, I've had things worse that has happened to me Christmas time. But there's something amazing about Christmas that, you know, with time over the years, that I've observed and studied, and there's just this grace, there's this feeling, there's this joy, there's this hope about Christmas that just, even when you don't care about it, like you look this way, you look this way, it's all there. You can't really, you start asking yourself, like, why is it everywhere, why is it everywhere, why are people so happy, why are people so joyful? But if you take a moment to stand and to, observe, you learn a lot when you observe. You know that? Yes. I learn a lot more when I observe, people. When I listen and when I observe, I learn so much. You can read in between the line. You can see the gaps. You can ask the right questions that people are not asking because you listen and you observe. I observe. If you observe, take a time and observe. Why is everybody so happy about Christmas? Why are the Christians all about Christmas? Why are people who are not Christians celebrating Christmas when it's not even, they're not Christians? Mm. Something that is good is good. And you just need to, you know, get in that feeling. You know, you just need to understand why. When you have the understanding, that's just it. Okay, it's a beautiful time, it's an amazing time of the year. you know no wonder people coin the phrase, it's with you, it's every day is Christmas, or every day is not Christmas. Why? Because the feeling that comes around with Christmas is just so amazing. Like, those are the right feelings people want to feel. Those are the way people want to be cared for. Christmas gives those feelings: caring, joy, comfort, a sense of belonging, family. You know, there's this togetherness, there's this comfort, there's this attention. You know, all the amazing feelings that you know bubbles up, wells inside your mind, your heart, your belly, they're just right. You don't struggle for it. You just feel it naturally. That's what Christmas does to me. And I hope that you have an amazing Christmas. I hope that this Christmas brings you so much joy. I pray that this Christmas takes you to another level, shifts you and transforms you to another level. And I hope that you meet amazing people. I hope that whatever experiences you've had that were not nice, I hope that this Christmas shifts you from there. I also pray that this Christmas will make you not to lose hope, to have courage that it can get better. All right? And I do hope that those who are looking for love will find intentional love, true love, love that doesn't hurt, love that doesn't lie, that doesn't cheat, love that is stable, is solid, is defined. Love that will last. And above all, I hope that you find God's love. Yes. Because He loves you and He has so much to dish out to you guys. Yes. I can feel this love because I'm boxing in His love, you know. I know God loves me so much and I know God loves you too. And that's why He has placed my channel to meet amazing people like you guys. Yes. So I want to show you something happened today. I've been out and about and I just got back in. So I went to the um, supermarket and I got this. Okay, I ran out of stock. I didn't really see the one that I wanted, but this is what I got. This is so nice. This is so nice. Like, I don't know, the producers of this product, like you guys, shout out to you guys. You guys do an amazing job. Honestly, trust me. You know, there's just no the smell, the fragrance. You know, when you talk about luxury, it smells like luxury, and it's very cheap, very affordable. It smells like luxury. A small bar soap. The lather is so rich, milky, creamy, very moisturizing. Like, the smell is divine. I can just put this in my bathroom, and the fragrance. Oh my God, it is divine, honestly. And this is so calming on the skin and body, right? This is Dove. I think I usually get the one that has blue on it, okay? Because I have a dry skin, combination dry and holly, okay? Um, I got this. This is not usually why I get the blue one, but I saw this and I just decided to take it. I prefer the pink and the blue, but I'm trying it out for the first time. This type. And so I also went to the salon and I got this, my favorite toothpaste. Not, I don't like toothpaste that has sugar. This is just perfect for me. Okay, I don't know where this product comes from, but from the day it was introduced to me, I've been hooked on it. It's almost like 2 or 3 years now. So I got a smaller one. When this pack is finished, I could just get it before I run to the supermarket. And this is how the small pack looks like. Let me show you how this looks like. So this is the big, we have the medium, and this is the small pack. This is the small pack. Okay, this is really good because I used to have sensitive teeth and all that. I don't chew on bone, bite on bones and all that. I don't really like, you know, struggling with food and breaking bones and eating hard food or meat or beef. So this is really nice. It comes, I usually use the whitening one, but I couldn't find it. So I decided to go for the minty one. It's really nice. No more sugar. I don't like a toothpaste that has a lot of sugar. It makes me want to puke, you know. It irritates me down there, like, nah, not for me. The sugar thingy. I don't think there should be sugar, so much sugar in your toothpaste. Sugar is not good for your teeth. It causes cavities, right? Builds plaque and all that when you don't brush. And seeing a dentist is very expensive. Every part in the world, all right? Okay, so guys, I want to share with you a friend of mine that doesn't stay in the same place. She stays in the UK. Actually bought something for me and I want to share with you guys. Okay, it's Christmas. I haven't gotten any Christmas gift yet. There's no Christmas lighting. There's no Christmas tree. Nothing, nada, nothing yet. Look at that. No Christmas tree anywhere. No decorations anywhere. So it's just me, you know. And that's okay. That's fine. I'm grateful to be alive and to have family. So I want to show you what my friend got for me. She lives in the UK. I live in Nigeria. Okay, she got me this. Look at that. They're so cute. For my fashion ladies, you know this now. This is cute. Okay, and she also got me this one. Look at that. So cute. Oh, take a screenshot, ladies. Okay, so this is what my friend got me. She's an amazing person and I know she'll be seeing this. Thank you so much, you amazing friend. from the time I met her, we were in postgraduate school. You know, we just clicked, and she's been an amazing person. She's somebody that would tell me to my face, this is not nice, this is wrong. Sit down with me and analyze situations, business plans, you know, school, family, life, you know, thoughts, how to approach things. That's the kind of friend that she is. And she got me this. Guys, if you say thank you to her for me, she'll be seeing this live. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you so, so much. Now, guys, there's something I want to share that I discovered. I discovered that my shoe, my feet rather, is no more my normal size. Now, I used to wear a size 40. I don't know, in the UK, that should be like a size 10, okay? For if you're wearing your cloth, size 10. But if for the feet, I used to wear a size 40. And I discovered of late that I am now wearing a size 39. Like, I don't understand. I'm not on a diet. I'm not exercising. For a long time, I've not been to the gym. I've not been exercising at home. I've not even been working. I've been working from home. And I noticed that my feet had lost an inch. Like, it was 40 and now it is 39. Like, I don't understand what's happening to my feet. Like, I don't know, do people's feet shrink? I don't understand, because I know people's feet tend to grow more, you know, as they get older. But mine is shrinking. I used to be a size 40, but now I had to get a size 39. I don't know if you can see that. A size 39 is what I got, you know. A size 39. I don't understand my feet. I just hope by next year, 2026, I don't start wearing size 30, 38, because it's difficult to see, you know, shoe sizes. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is a 39. Yes. So that's what I don't know. Is that like, I don't know, is there a medical explanation for that, guys? Somebody should tell me. Because I can't be wearing 40 and then all of a sudden I'm seeing that I'm wearing size 39. Does it happen? I don't know if it comes with the age, or if it comes with, I don't know, if it's genetic or something. Because I've never heard somebody saying my feet shrunk, but I've always heard people say their feet get larger. Like, for people who are pregnant, they always tend to say their feet size grew bigger after giving birth. For women, I don't know about men, if their feet shrinks or something, but I discovered that mine, I was wearing a size 40 shoe and now I'm wearing a 39. I don't know. I've never ever seen that happen ever to anybody close to me. I don't know if it happens to people um somewhere else, but to me and people around me, I've not seen. If you're joining my life, welcome to my life. Thank you so much. Speedo fam, welcome to my life. Please, I'm new on YouTube. Okay, so let's do this together. I make small talks and I share my day experiences with everyone to encourage people. Okay, I do not motivate. Okay, I don't know if I inspire people, but there's one thing I do: I encourage people. Okay, so there's something that happened and I want to share. um, this happened yesterday. Okay, to somebody, a guy, and so this is the story. This is a true story. It happened in the state where I live. Now there's this guy. Let's just call his name Sean, but that's not his real name. His name is Sean, and Sean usually works shifts, and then he left. He closed for a shift, and this was between late in the night. This was around past 10 p.m. And then he got a bus by 11, and he was going home. Now, unfortunately for him, he boarded the bus like it was a normal bus that commutes people, and then he got to his bus stop, and then he tried to alight. Trying to alight from the vehicle, two guys that were already in the vehicle with all the persons, these two particular guys took out a pew pew, okay, and pointed to him and took the guy's phones, took his bag, practically took everything. His phones had his bank account, his wallet, his bag that had his card, his debit card, took everything, his SIM and all that. And he was left stranded. And the guys walked away from the bus. While the bus driver sped away when he saw what was happening. Because they asked him to alight from the car after having him at, pew pew points. Took everything, and the driver sped away. Nobody came to his rescue, nobody came to his help, and it was just traumatizing. This was a reality of the week, to work and back home. Now, not just that, he also has he's been having abdominal pains and all that, and he thought probably it's an appendix, and it's been happening. He's been having that severe pain since February. And when I saw the story, I was like, this is really bad. Like, during a joyful time, you'll have people steal from you when people are giving to people. Do you know how traumatizing that is? I've been robbed at gunpoint several times, okay? And I know what it felt like, okay? Like you have a loaded pew pew pointed at you. The last one that happened to me was pointed right here. And I was just holding a phone, and my phone screen was really bad. Two young boys, they could be within 19 years and 20 years, not more than. One was holding on to his shorts. He wasn't wearing a belt. He was wearing a big black shirt and like a khaki shorts. And the other one had a yellow shirt on and trousers. I cannot remember the color of the trousers. But these are teens, like 19, 20. Okay? Now, these same boys were riding a tricycle. We call it keke here in Nigeria. And I was like, okay, I just came back from church and I wanted to get something to eat. And I was waiting for my friend to drive down to me, and he wasn't coming fast. So where I stood, and I was talking to my sister, telling her, okay, this is where I'm going to get food, and I'm waiting for my friend. Unfortunately, I heard something. Something was like, oh my God, you are in trouble. And then I saw this tricycle coming towards me, and it was like, oh, it's too late, do not run, because if you run, you'll be out of the covering of the street lights where I was standing at the bus stop and waiting for my friend to come pick me. Immediately I said, I was like, oh my God, what kind of problem is this? I'm in trouble. And something told me inside, like, just be calm, just be calm. Whatever they want, just give it to them. Now, God being so kind, these two boys alighted. Somebody was driving the tricycle and waiting for them. These two boys, I call them boys because they're like younger ones to me, came out with a pew pew, pointed it. I was like, they called me mama. The other one called me auntie. Auntie, give me that your phone. I was like, okay, I'll take. So the phone screen was broken. So I when they asked me, I just gave it to them this way. So they didn't see this side of the screen. So I gave it to them. I was like, take. Then the next one that was wearing yellow shit was not carrying a gun. He was holding a knife. And he said, give me your bag. And I gave him my bag. So when I saw them going, I was like, no, something said, you got to ask them for your house key, because there's no way you'll be able to break down an iron door by this time of the night. There's no job man that is going to come, handyman that is going to come and do that job. So I called, I was like, hello, excuse me, please. This was how I did. I said, please, can you just give me my house key? By this time of the night, there will be nobody that I can call to just give my house key, everything you can take. Now, I had 2,000 naira. As at then, there was no much inflation yet. This is like 2 years ago. or 3 years ago, rather 3 years ago, not 2 years, 3 years ago. So 2,000 naira could get me a good plate of food. I don't know how much that is in dollar, but as at then that should be like $2 or $3. I think it should be $2 and some cents. So I had that money. I had my ATM that had a lot of money in it, my debit card in it. So I was just praying. I was like, oh my God, this cannot happen to me. You know, that's all the money that I have in that debit card. And once they get access to it, that's just it. And so when I called their attention, I was like, please, can I have my house keys? Because I need to open my door and nobody, please, just please, you know. I don't know what touched them, but they just came. I was like, okay, take your keys. I opened the bag, I took my keys, and I gave them back the bag. And they walked away to where they parked the tricycle. Guys, do you know what happened next? The next one of them came to me. I was like, hey, auntie, what kind of nonsense phone is this? Take your phone. Your phone screen is even damaged. If I sell this, it will be up to 5,000 naira. Back then, that's like $5 or thereabouts. It will be up to $5. What will I sell? I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I just took my phone. Me thinking that they were going to fling my bag, having taken my debit card. No, they didn't do that. They just gave me my the bag intact. The other guy was like, bring a bag. Mama, take your bag. Your bag, you don't even have money. They did not take the money that was in the bag. They didn't even take my debit card. That was how they gave it to me, and they left. Now that's not all that happened that same night, because I was really hungry. And it was as if something was telling my friend that was coming to pick me, you gotta go faster, something is happening. And then my friend came and picked me. Now, I didn't know where the bus stop I was sounding. There was a church across, a very big church that had a lot of security lights. And the security people were pointing a big torch at us while the whole thing was going with this robbers. And they were like, hey, hey, screaming, leave her alone and all that. I didn't know that was what they were saying, but because I literally was not even hearing what was happening across the express. But they were shining torches and all that. But people were few persons cross. Now, when my friend came in and I told him, look at what happened. This is what happened. I was like, oh my God. Now, guys, when I got into the car and we were going to where to get the food from, could you believe that these same boys, I don't know, we saw them just about, let's say that's like, give or take, not up to 100 yards from where they first robbed me. They were robbing another girl. They took her phone while she was standing at the bus stop. Took her phone. I was like, oh my God, that's the guys that robbed me. Those are the boys that robbed me. And then there was no police on the road. There was no checkpoint. Usually there used to be checkpoint, like police will mount up checkpoints. At that particular place, they robbed the girl, not very far from where these same boys tried to rob me. But there was just that night, there was no police checkpoint at all. I don't know where all the policemen went to. Robbed the girl. We were literally looking, driving slowly and seeing them, but we couldn't help because they had pupils. So that brings me to this guy's story, that happened yesterday. And he was robbed while coming from work at about 11 p.m. after closing for his shift. Took his money, took his card, took his phone, his SIM, his bag. He was left with nothing. And currently he's in a lot of pain. It's just crazy that something like that will happen to someone in such a beautiful time of the year. It's very traumatic. I understand very well how he was feeling. And somebody is trying to raise funds for him, And I'm glad people have a good heart towards people despite the things that are happening all over the world. So I did my little that I could, in a way, and I hope that he's able to get his surgery as quick as possible, or gets checked to know if he needs surgery. because he said he's having like pains on his lower abdomen and it looks like an inflamed appendix. Okay, and I really hope that he gets the help that he needs. But nobody should get hurt in this beautiful season. It's Christmas, and Christmas comes with a lot of, beautiful things: family, friends, new beginnings. It starts new beginnings, a fresh starts for hope, courage, love, care, you know. And I think when people hurt people, it is just not good. I know people will say that's how the world is, but yes, we understand that that's how the world is. But the world is not full with just ghosts alone or aliens. It is full with human beings, and if we can appeal to the human side of us, it will make things go much more easy. But in all the story that I shared, I do hope that someone impacts in your life this Christmas in a positive way. I hope you have good experiences. I also hope that um, you also make an impact in people's life. You know, a simple hello, hi, you look lovely, you look amazing, Merry Christmas to you, hope you're having a nice time, could bring comfort, could just be all that somebody just needs, and you could go about your way. You know, a little bit hello, you're trying your best, you're doing better, have a Merry Christmas, will just be all some persons need to hear this season. It doesn't have to be about gifts only, because the gifts they get bad, the gifts will wither away, the gifts will expire, the gifts you can use them and then they have a termination date. But you see, the words that we give to people, they linger in the hearts, they linger in the minds, they linger in the belly. The words that we give to people are precious gifts. So this Christmas, all you could have to give might just be good words, encouraging words, beautiful words, like a simple compliment. You look amazing. You look beautiful. You're trying. You're doing your best. It's gonna be better. Hang in there. One step at a time. You're almost there. Smile a little. Smile much more. You look pretty. Your eyes light up when you smile. These are gifts you can give anyone during Christmas. It mustn't be a physical gift, okay? You could give somebody, you know, just words. I'm somebody that is very big on words because I've discovered that the way the mind works, it takes words. Words are like seed, and the mind is like a soil. So whatever you plant in it grows. You don't see it, you hear it. It fits into the mind. And the thoughts are what germinates it till it becomes actions. So sometimes the words that you say are much more valued than the physical gifts that you give to people this Christmas. Yes. Imagine you have a child, okay? And you keep telling the child every day, I love you, I love you, I love you so much. Daddy loves you, mom loves you. Every single day of the year, you tell your child, and your child gets to 1 year. Do you know that in that 1 year, once you say I love you, your child will mimic you and say, I love you. Yeah, the words might not be clear. Now, as they get older to a year and 2 years, 3 years, and you tell them I love you, it's not hard for them to say I love you back. It's not forced. It's something that over time they have heard you say to them. It's in their mind, they believe it, they know it's true, it has grown in them. So when they grow, they see it and they say it. Those are the power, that is the power of words that you speak into people's life. Yes. That's why whatever you say to people, you want to choose your words, your choice of words, especially in this Christmas. You want to choose the words that are elevating, words that are encouraging, words even to you when you say them from your mouth, you will feel a sense of purpose achieved. You feel you have given something much of much value. You know, when you see smile on people's face, when you see those shifty eyes, when you see those doubts in their eyes, even when you tell them those words, you give them those words, you're touching somebody. Yes, you're touching somebody. Yes. When you see those eyebrows raised, when you see the right smile, when you see the small smirk, you know, just know that yes, you are actually saying words. You're giving out words as gifts to somebody who needs them. Yes. Some people might not thank you. Some people might say thank you. Some people might act indifferent. Some people might not care. But you have sown a seed this Christmas. So even if you don't have anything to give anybody this Christmas, give them words. It's free. You don't have to package them. All you have to do is pick your words, your choice of words. That is the package. And you give it to them. Hello, hi, how you doing? You look absolutely beautiful. You're gorgeous. I love your dress. Oh, your dress is gorgeous. Your lipstick. Your hair is beautiful. Oh gosh, I love your 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 makeup. I love your shirt. It looks amazing. Makes you look, immaculate. Makes you look gorgeous. You look stunning. You look very defined. You look up I just said, let me tell you that. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a good day. You know? So I do hope that somebody says beautiful words, encouraging words to you this Christmas as your Christmas gift. You can leave me an encouraging word as my Christmas gift and I will accept them. I'll take them. Yeah, I'll take them. Yeah. I will take them. Yes. Even if this Christmas I do not have any Christmas tree or decor up, you can see around in my living room. Yes. So we do not have a decor yet, but it's Christmas and I love Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Now, here in Nigeria, we do not have similar weather to other places internationally. But it's a beautiful time of the year and the weather is absolutely amazing. Now, the weather is chilly, cold all in one. Sometimes it's foggy. Sometimes you have those little dew drops in the mornings. But it is beautiful. The breeze is kind of like when you breathe it in, it's kind of a bit dry, but it's cold. But it's just the perfect weather for all skin. Yeah, whether you're black, you're white, you're brown, it is an amazing weather at this time of the year. The sun is always shining. You could get a tan, you could wear sunscreen, you could go to the beach, you could swim, you could do so many things. At this time of the year, here in Nigeria, the weather is absolutely loving. It's divine. Honestly, very chilling. You sleep well at night. Everywhere is cool. We call it the Hamatan season. Yes, the Hamatan season. And I love it. I love it. But you need to pack a moisturizer, you need to pack some oils, and you need to pack some sunscreen. Yes. So you don't get burned. Even while it is chilly, while it's cold. Yes, that's a lot is going on. A lot is going on in one time in Amatan. A lot is going on. Yes, a lot of weather. It's sunny, it's hot, it's warm, it's cold, it's chilly. But yeah, it's really a nice weather. It's the best time of the year for me. Yes, I love the Amatan season. It has all the weather in it. It rains, it's foggy, it's drizzling, it's sunny, it's warm, it's chilling. It's just absolutely perfect. Yes. And that's the beautiful thing I love about the weather in Nigeria during Christmas. Yes. And Christmas is a very, very amazing time in Nigeria. Yes. A lot of festivity activities going on, cultural things, weddings, birthdays, shows, food and arts festivals, a lot of amazing places to go to. You meet people, culture, food. Gosh, it's The food is amazing. Ah, forget Nigerian jollof rice. If you see other delicacies in Nigeria, you will leave jollof rice alone. Like, have you been to the south and you have eaten what we call our seafood? We call it keke fiai. That's another delicacy. We have our fisherman soup. We have our white soup. We have banga soup. We have stews. We have pepper soup. Pepper soup is made with pepper, assorted meat if you want, or seafoods, okay, fish. You boil it and you add some onions, you add pepper, you could add ginger or garlic, whichever your taste is. Then we have local spices that you can buy and you pound them and you put them. And do you know one thing about pepper soup? Pepper soup is not just a delicacy you could eat with some other doughy, consistent like food or rice. It is also medicinal because of the local spices that is added to it. Yes, like when people are sick in this region, we'll say, okay, make some pepper soup for them. I think people call it broth or so, some soup broth, and make some broth when you have a cold or a flu. Over here, we call it pepper soup. And trust me, when you have that pepper soup, oh, the whole of your body is going to hear it. I'm like, you have to wake up and get better. You have to wake up and get better. It goes everywhere, right from your brain down to your feet. Yes, honestly, we have so many delicacies in Nigeria, and this is just a few of it. Yeah, you want to come to Nigeria? Yes. At this time of the season, Christmas, it is an amazing time for you to come. We have a lot of resorts, we have historical places, yes, you could go to. We have safe places that you can come to. Have a nice time, go back home, take pictures, take videos, make content, meet nice people, who may be your neighbors. Yeah, and you just, and they're here for celebration, they're back home for celebration for the festive season, you know. But Nigeria is an amazing place and they have amazing people, culture, food, tradition, religion, ideas and all that. Yes, they're amazing people. I will tell you that. Yes, they're amazing people with their large hearts. Yes, they have. And they're beautiful people, you know. Beautiful people, beautiful faces, beautiful bodies, beautiful minds. Yes, so thank you for joining my life, everyone. I'm just gonna go back and pair this with something to wear for tomorrow, Sunday, to church. Yes, and I have a fun out sitting with some friends tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go pair this for tomorrow. So thank you to my friend. Shout out to my friend who got me this. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless you. Bye.